And welcome back to another episode. Number 16 we're at. Last time we finished with the filling up of the sawmill, so we're continuing that today. First we need to do our chores to get some money in the future. So we will put all the wood we can find in the sawmill today. And for the rest, I think we should check on our new fields what's ready to harvest. I think the potatoes are ready. And we have to check our soybean field, or it's now a canola field, I think. On top of the map. And the canola will be turned into canola oil. But first this one. Because we are kind of relying on some good income from this sawmill. And since there's still a lot of wood left around this, well, not a lot, but enough to fill it up again and get a decent amount of money. And you can see there's also some trees on the right that still can be cut down. So that's another 10,000 liters, and we need 20,000 liters each day to keep it filled up. Let's get this one. You get handy with this log grabber after a while. And maybe I'm not using it the way it was intended, but this works for me. Open up the grabber, grab the log from above, then rotate your grabber, and it's secured. And maybe we should do some decoration on this yard to make it a real yard. But we will see what we will have to do today, or what we're going to do. Well, I will speed this up, and I will see you in a minute. These were all the logs I had, and we need a little bit more, so we're gonna cut down this tree. If it all is going to look a little bit empty on the yard, we can always replant trees to make it a little bit more a nice yard, a nicer yard. But this will open it up really good. This one was bothering me while I was driving in the yard. This one is always blocking my view. Now it will not be blocking my view anymore. Well, you all know how we cut trees and that it takes some time, so I will speed this one up. And I will see you in 30 seconds, I think. Maybe a minute. Well, just enjoy it. And that are an extra 2 trees. We still have some trees left behind the multi-fruit silo, I think. It should be a pine and a spruce. Let's get this one in here. So we got 11,000 liters. Yes. No, it should be more. I just misread that. The numbers are so small when I'm looking in this editing view. Look over there, behind the multi-fruit silo, there is a pine and a spruce. You should get those in the sawmill too. And that will be the last wood from this yard, I think. So there is a need to plant more trees or buy a field with trees. for the potatoes we need a little bit of money, because we need one machine that removes the foliage, so the leaves. We need a machine to dig them up and put them in rows, and then we need a machine to pick them up and throw them in a trailer. But we have some good mods for that. I guess the front foliage remover is 10,000. The ones that digs them out, I have to check. I guess it's around 15 to 20,000. And then we have the machine to pick them up from the ground, and that will only be a few thousand, less than 5 I think. But you will see that one. Well, I will cut this tree, and these will be the last, and then we continue with our day. See you. Kind of tight to get out of there with the logs, but it's fine. We need only one more log to pick up. And then I think we're full. I see 2 sunflower pellets, or is that 1 sunflower and 1 olive oil? Well, see you in a minute. And that's the last tree for the day. Let's see what we end up with. Well, a full sawmill, I guess. And as you can see, there were already some product in there from a little leftover wood that was in the sawmill. So when we need money, we can sell some products. We don't need to sell it all at once, I think. Repair the tractor and its implements first, because that's necessary to keep your equipment in good condition. Let's check our productions. It's 1 sunflower pellet and 1 olive oil pellet. We get a fair amount of olive pellets. We should put a few in the production to keep that topped up. And it's still the morning. We're still doing our morning round around all our productions. Keep them going. And these don't use a lot of products, I should say, because the water is not being used very fast, and the fertilizer, manure or seeds neither. So let's get these olives into here. Yes, and then we will check up on our other yard to see where we're at. The garden is doing fine. Yes, close up the gate. Well, I think we should head over to the other yard. We can do a small drive along this beautiful map. This large field on the left side. I really would want to buy that someday. And here we are. Let's check our statistics. I see 57 bales made, but that's in an 8-hour session, so that could be of multiple episodes. Yes, let's check our fields. I see that the potatoes are ready to remove foliage, so we need the equipment. For that we need some money, because we don't have any right now. So I think we should head back to the other yard and sell our products. At least enough to buy the equipment. The other field was still growing with our canola. So we will jump into our class. It's a little bit faster than John Deere. And we will head over to the other production field. We could sell an olive oil pellet, a sunflower, so that's around 15,000 together, maybe a few pellets of olives. It should be enough for our equipment. What the hell is going on here? Well, that's looked extremely natural. A small red van pushing us really over. Now they're blocking me on all sides. Of course. Yeah, honk as much as you want. Well, I will see you at the other yard. And here we are. Let's get the flatbed trailer attached. Well, it's not really a flatbed, I think. Yeah, it is flat. It's more of a transport trailer. Transporting small machinery. What do we have over here? I see 3 pallets of olives we have left. Let's get that onto the trailer. So I think this load will be around 20,000. A little bit more. But it will be enough for the foliage remover and the machine that digs up the potatoes. I am missing a piece of recording of me buying the equipment, but we will pick it up after we sold this and went to the store. Maybe in a later episode I could explain what the prices were for those machines. I know for sure the foliage removal tool is 10,000. That's what I remembered. And I really hate it when you pick up the pallets or the boxes and you have them not high enough and you start running. The whole game starts shaking. You have to pick up the pallets on the bottom of the pallet and then you can run with them. Very natural and realistic, running with full pallets. And here we are at the store. As you can see, I already bought the foliage remover. We loaded up the potato digger, that's what I call it from now, up onto the flatbed, and it fits perfectly. Strap it on and let's get back to our field and start some potato harvesting. Here we are. Let's get right to it. This is the right field. Well, there's not another potato field, so it should be. And there we go. This will not take a long time. Oh, I have to turn on the machine. They work better when you turn them on. At least that's what I heard. Turn them on, lower it, maybe start on the other side of the field. It's not working the way I want it to. What's going on? Let's try this one again. Now it should be working and turned on. And this potato field will not generate a lot of potatoes. It will not generate a lot of money. But throwing it away will generate no money. And the advantage is we will have the machines after this to process potatoes. So if we want to do a bigger potato field, that's a possibility. And I like to create possibilities. And here we have the last trip. That went quite fast. Nice. As you can see now, we have neat rows of potatoes. We will have to see how many rows we can lift at once. Because you can use both machines at the same time, but they have different working width. So that's a little bit annoying. If you want to use them both at the same time, you have to go by the working width of the potato grabber, the lifter, because that has the smallest working width. So the only thing that will happen then is that the foliage remover will do some overlap, but that's no worry and no problem. Let's get this one off. It might be strapped on still, and yes it is. So let's unstrap them. And there we go. And what's the best way to approach this one? Let's see. This tree on the right side was already annoying. So all these trees have to go. And then the grass in between can be cultivated up or plowed. But I will use a subsoiler for it. It's the easiest. With the create field option. And here we go for our first potato row. Looks perfect. We also have the potato diggers, which put them to the left or to the right side, but I don't like it because it's always putting the potatoes in your way. Well, there we have it, our first row. You have to watch out, we don't drive off the map. It's not possible. Still, looks scary. Get this lowered again. Yes, I still have to find a way how to do this field. Do I go up and down or left or right? Well, depends on where you're standing, I guess. Let me check. Did I miss a row? No, we did them all. On the left you see the small green plants coming out. That's the rows of potatoes with the foliage removed. And we're driving through other crops, I know. But that's a possibility in this game, so I'm using it. I think this should be the right path to be on. Well, I will see you in a few seconds. And there we go. That was a quick field. A few rows left, and we do have a lot of potatoes. I'm thinking what to do with them, because if I want to use them in a production, I need to store them. And for storing, you have a small potato shed, which costs 10,000 euros, I think. Maybe we should place that, so that we can store potatoes in the future, since we have the potato equipment already. And if we get a production, well, at least the value of the products will go up. And the production will make premium potatoes, I think, French fries, some pig food as byproduct. We could also store the pig food and get pigs in the future. And if we don't, we will just sell it. Well, let's get down to this last row. It won't be a big row, because it's only one small strip of potatoes. And there we go, our nicely harvested potato field. Let's get these in the shed. I think I should make an entrance here, because now I'm driving around all the time and I don't have the best opportunity. Oh look, a combine, another one. I don't have the best opportunities for landscaping, because everything that's not owned by me, like owned by the game, the roads, I cannot really connect to it. I don't have the landscape anywhere mod. Well, at least this fence is removed. We need to put in some gravel later on. We will. And then we have a shortcut. Nice. Let's put this in their shed with the new equipment next to our sunflower header. We're expanding our equipments so we can do a lot more diverse jobs. That's great. That's what I like. But we need the potato pickup machine. We do have a trailer. It's parked next to the road right now. I think we will use that one. It has a capacity of 8,000 liters. Well, this field next to us shouldn't be more than a few trailer loads, so that's a good trailer for it. But the pickup machine needs some money. And we have 2,500, so we'll go over to the other yard and sell some sawmill products. Yes, not all, just one type, I think. Here you can see all the potato machines. We're now buying this one. It's 5,600. We want it with a hitch, so we can attach a trailer. Looks perfect. It will be 5,650 euro. Yeah, we don't have enough money, I know. Let's see what we can do. First get over to the other yard. And here is our exit. You can see our nice pink purple tree. Brightens my day again. And we got a better entrance here since the trees are gone. Yeah, looks better. Better than before. Well, this will not take a long time since I won't be doing all the products. I just checked back the video to see what the costs were of the potato equipment. The foliage remover was 10,000 and the potato digger was 11,900. So now it will all make sense when you look back at this video and start adding up the amounts. Now we need only 6,000 euros roughly, but we will do all the short planks, the normal planks. Those are being produced very fast. Well, let's get those last 2 pallets. Yes, let's sell them, get back to the store and get our potato picker. How do you say it? Picker upper? No. I don't know. And there we go. Another 30,000 euros. We can work with that. Then we have some extra money in the bank. Let's get over to the store. I'll see you there. Jump cut. And here we are. Small bump. Yes. Let's get our potato machine bought. Yes. There it is. We want it with the hitch. Yes. Maybe a different color. Yeah. Blue will do. Looks great. And what's the design color? For what is that? It's the small cover of the motor on top. And there we go. We are now the proud owners of this machine. It's a very handy machine. Is potatoes the only thing it can pick up? I should check later. Doesn't matter because we already own it. Well, let's get this back to the field. In the meantime, we have to pick up our trailer. It's still standing on the road, next to the road. This thing is wide with the hitch and you cannot fold it. And of course, always when there's a tight gap, there's a car coming. Or it's the other way around, there's a car coming that makes it a tight gap. Yeah, that's the one. Let's get this backed up. Attached. And there we go. Just around the sign, yes. It's just fitting on this road. So we have to watch out for oncoming traffic. But since we have a clear view of the road ahead, there's a car coming, and of course it's the small yellow one. The famous small yellow one. Made famous by another farm sim YouTuber. I guess the most known farm sim YouTuber. I've been watching him for hundreds of hours. I really like his videos. Maybe that's the reason I started producing my own videos. I'm having way too much fun with this. Because I don't have the thousands of subscribers. I don't have comments, but still I'm going because I still like it. It's for me and for everyone who likes it. And the potato picking up will be something for a new episode. So stay tuned and I wish you a good day.